trade to make a living, it becomes so difficult. If you trade to make an income month end, it becomes so difficult. This is why we tend to see people start doing account management, start selling signals, selling all these other things to supplement that, right? And I always say this to people, is that trading is not, we must understand what trading is, right? It's an investment tool, right? It's not an income generator tool.
Warren Buffett was once told in the '08 crash, Mr. Buffett, you've lost $10 million today. Do you know what he said? He said, I haven't lost anything. I haven't sold. Me and Buffett have the same mindset. I'm tens of thousands in loss on my Euro USD trades, but I haven't lost anything because I haven't closed the trade. No stop loss. We share that mindset, and inshallah, the markets will turn around and I will be profitable. That's the problem with these traders nowadays. Stop losses, closing their trades. Don't close, don't lose.
Exactly, yeah.
Are you ready to trade your edge? Introducing our obsession, our ambition, our commitment to guide your training and support your success. Introducing a capital allocation program where we fund you to trade without charging a registration fee. Join Axie Select, improve your trading performance with our unique Edge score, and get funded up to $1 million to become a pro trader. Gain a competitive edge by enjoying a program with unrestricted trading conditions that empowers you to reach your full potential and succeed. Track your progress, monitor your trades, and perfect your trading approach with our comprehensive dashboard, offering advanced analytics and in-depth statistics. Gain access to an exclusive online trading room with live analysis sessions and educational videos, and communicate with other experienced traders and mentors. How confident are we of our groundbreaking new program? Confident enough to give traders like you up to $1 million of our funds to manage. Confident enough to give traders like you up to 90% of the profits from your trading. Axie's commitment to innovation, excellence, and success has been recognized since 2007. Over 30 prestigious industry awards granted to the Axie group of companies. Operating globally while strictly following industry best practices to provide you with a secure trading environment. And proud sponsors of English Football Club, Premier League champions, and treble winners, Manchester City, Manchester City Women's Football Team, Brazilian Football Club Esporte Club Bahia, and Spanish Football Club Girona Football Club. Unlock your full potential with Axie Select and master the art of professional trading. Trade your edge. Trade with Axie Select.
Yeah, good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another weekend class today. And before I move far, I just want one person to say you are hearing my voice clearly so that all of us will be on the same page, or you type the message.
I can hear you.
We can hear you, sir. We can hear
All right, sir.
you.
Thank you, Mr. David Okorafor. Tonight, we are going to, like we normally know, that every Friday is our practical class on Forex, and every Sunday is our synthetic practical class. But going forward from next week, we are going to add Wednesday to another practical class because I want us to have more practical class than any other classes, so that this will make it easy for the new people that are joining us to have enough time to attend the class, while the older people, they may join, they may not join. And the reason why you have to join all the classes is this. I'm a kind of mentor that I don't have books. I don't give anybody a textbook, and I don't read from textbooks. So if you come, there are many, you might have been on the platform for months, because there's nobody on this platform that has stayed here for 1 year. If I can vividly remember, the first person joined this group in June 2024. So June 2025 would make the first 1 year of this group. So, and you can see a lot of achievement within less than 1 year. So, and because I don't use table of content, I don't use textbook, my classes come with different things that you may not have had before. So joining the class, either you are a professional trader, or you are amateur trader, or you are a beginner, every time will help you more than to select the class you are going to join. Okay, this night we are going to move to practical class. I'm going to share the first screen with you, which you know that is a pure practical class. So let me first of all share the account we are going to use tonight. Today we are going to use only AXI trading account. We're going to use 2 of them, either 1 or 2. I will see what I'm going to do along the way. And this class must not be extended more than 1 hour. I don't want anything like more than 1 hour, because practical class, you need to do, it's assimilation that really matter, not the number of hours. So I want everybody to assimilate the little thing we might have talked in the class today. Please, the screen is black, Mr. Patrick. Which screen is black? I think my screen is okay. Do you see the screen that I just shared now? Please, guys, did you see the screen I just shared now? I've shared, what do you call it?
Yes, we can see it. I can see it at least.
All right. This is AXI account, and I'm going to start from here. Today, the market was so bad. I can't imagine how many people that might have lost millions today, because Donald Trump have changed the algorithm of market since March 2025, early March or late February, because of this tariff every day that is putting here and there. And this is the main reason why, if you are a hedge trader, you know how to hedge very well. No matter the situation of the market, you always escape. And I'm going to show you, because it's our culture. For the new people that just join us, our culture is not to show you a car, a house, a beach for holiday, an expensive wristwatch. We show you a live account we are trading. That is our culture here. We are not the mentor that will sell you a lifestyle. So if you are the kind of newcomers among us that you need a leader or a mentor that want to show you a beautiful car, this platform is not for you. Don't waste your time. Just go, because you won't see that here. We are the raising champion. We are raising traders, and that's what we are doing here. And we don't sell signal. So if you are the kind of trader that you want somebody to send you a trading signal that will change your life, you are on a wrong platform. It won't happen here. Here, you come to the class, you learn, we share insights together, then you have independent, you will become independent on how to trade your own account. And that's what we are going to do going forward. Okay, now, on this account is $5,000 funded account. And you can see what really happened here. I think the day before yesterday, I placed Australian dollar, Canadian dollar pair on this account, and I'm trading it on 1 hour. And today, I was so scared. Before the NFP, the market, everything has crashed overnight. But because we are edge trader, so I don't normally scared, but this Australian dollar edge, this pounds edge. This pound has edged for a very long time. I manage it to this level. Okay, so now this is what we are going to do. In our practical class, please, you're ready to contribute. If nobody wants to contribute, I'll tell you what is in my mind, how I'm going to manage this account, and we're going to do some things in front of us tonight that can give you confidence to trust what we are doing on this platform. Okay. Let me see the platform, how many professional traders we have tonight, because we normally have professional traders among us. Professional traders are people that are already managing funds. The money that is not their own, that either the broker AXI, broker entrusted into their hand. So we see them as a professional trader, and we will need to call their attention to what we want to do tonight. We train them on this platform to become a professional trader, which is a pride that we are raising professional trader on this platform. Okay, so any professional trader in the house that you are seeing my screen properly, let me bold this screen so that we can see. I'm not at home, so I'm not on my server. My screen may not be too much bold. I'm with a mobile laptop tonight, but it doesn't really matter. What really matter is you should see the screen properly. This is let me go to the account. This is a Canadian dollar, Canadian USD, Australian dollar against Canadian dollars. Okay, that's the account that gave me headache today because it responded to the news badly. Even New Zealand Canadian dollar also responded badly today. So, but unfortunately, Robert doesn't pick trade on it. He picked trade on Australian dollar, Canadian dollar only. So now, if you look at the scenario of the market as it is now, who can tell me what's supposed to be our decision? Who can tell me what's supposed to be our decision here, where the market is, and why it should be our decision? Anybody in the class? Anybody in the class who can tell us what we're supposed to do now with this screen we are seeing?
Hello, good evening.
Evening, sir. Please raise up your...
Yes, the time frame.
Hello?
Okay.
No, don't worry. You already answering the question. So
Hello.
Hello.
What we need to do is to allow this candle to form.
Okay.
When after that forming, you can see that the market has been going down for a while. I believe this is a 1 hour time frame.
Let's
I can't
check.
see clearly from here. If it's 1 hour, we need to check 4 hours.
Okay, let's check which hours. This is a daily time frame. Are you there, sir? This is a daily time frame. It's not 1 hour.
use a daily time frame.
Yes, sir.
Okay. When we check that, and we can see that the trend has been long for a while. Then
Okay.
let's find out whether the closure of 4-hour candle, if there's any resistance there. If there's resistance there, you can decide to buy this market. That's my own little understanding.
Okay. Who is speaking now? Because I don't see the name of the person that is speaking.
Akolawole.
Okay, Mr. Kolawole, thank you for your contribution. Mr. Samuel, what is your own contribution?
I agree with what he suggested. We've checked all the time frames.
Okay.
So we can put like a buy limit there.
Okay, buy limit.
Yeah.
No, we can't put buy limit because you can see buy limit is when price is above our decision. So buy limit doesn't work here. I know what people get confused about buy limit and buy stop. So buy limit will not work here because the price is on what? Is
already
on demand zone.
In demand zone, so we can buy from there then. Okay.
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 All right, Mr. Oyewole from Nigeria. Mr. Oyewole from Nigeria. After you answer the question, you can drop your hand so that I don't get confused here. Mr. Oyewole from Nigeria. Unmute yourself because everybody is muted. Mr. Oyewole from Nigeria. You raise up your hand, Mr. Oyewole. Okay. Let me help you drop that hand so that I know who let me lower your hand for you. Okay, Mr. David Okoroafo, you are a professional trader that I saw today on our platform. You are already managing money for another company. So, Mr. David Okoroafo, can you please contribute on this as a professional trader in the house?
Okay, if you look at the time frame I'm seeing from here, I don't know whether that's what every other person is seeing.
The time frame is daily.
Yes, so we need to move down and check other time frames like the 4-hour, the 1 hour, and probably the 15-hour time frames. Then see where whether this zone that we are seeing here, whether it is corresponding to these other zones where we can maybe attempt a buy. Yes, so that's what I think, because we need to move from these time frames and check whether what we are seeing on this place, on this demand zone, whether it corresponds to the other time frames. They will now attempt a buy somewhere along that line if it corresponds.
Okay, Mr. Kurafo, thank you very much, because I know in a few days to come, by the Spirit of God, we need to celebrate your account moving from $5,000 to $20,000. So people like you supposed to be people that will give us insight very well. Yeah, I support what you said. Let me hear from Mr. Oyewole because I don't want to shut him down because we have been calling him, he didn't answer. He has raised up the hand again. Mr. Oyewole, please, can you contribute? Unmute yourself, in case you forgot that your account is muted. Mr. Oyewole. Okay, because we don't have too much time, Mr. Oyewole, please, maybe next time you'll be able to contribute to us. Yeah, Mr. Okoroafo, you normally know that when we started this class, I normally tell you that we start from higher time frame to the lower time frame. So what we need to do first is to mark this time frame, which is daily. Then we move to 4 hours. You can see inside that zone, the two white line is the zone that we use to mark. Is a line that we use to mark our daily, what do we call it now? Our daily zone. But if you look at what happened now, you can see that daily zone is not stable, because you can see that it has been cleared off, which is the demand zone here. When I come to H4, let me come back to H1, D1. You can see, so I will check my H4. There's nothing corresponded to daily. I'll come to my H1. There's nothing corresponding to my daily. I come to my 30 minutes, the same thing. I come to my 15 minutes, the same thing. I don't see any zone that can corresponding with what even the daily that we started with corresponded with. So what I'm going to do here, because this is my daily again, you can see that the zone is not stable. It's not static because it's not stable. So now that I saw this, I won't make a decision to buy or decision to sell, because what is going to give me the actual decision that I want to make is a zone. Price zone management is our zone. So now, what I'm going to do here is that let's first of all go to account history. Look at what we have done. What I've done on this account when the market was so volatile. I tried to do $61.79. But I don't need this money. I don't need this money. Can somebody tell me the reason why I don't need this money, and what do you think we can do to this money in management of our accounts tonight?
The money.
Please, who can tell us what we need to do?
I miss going to live to with you. When I say you must say that, it's not that you write this blog with that.
Please, you need to mute these people.
Mr. David Okorafor.
Okay, the profit that is already in your balance is an unrealized profit. So you can use it to. Hello, can you hear me?
I'm hearing you, Mr. Okorafor. I don't know, maybe the class.
You can use that. You can use that balance to attempt either a rollover of the float, so that you can use that part of that rollover now to attempt to make some trades. That is what I think. Thank you.
All right, sir. Thank you. Can somebody else contribute apart from Mr. Okorafor? Please raise up your hand if you want to contribute. We have made $61.79 on this trade, but I don't want to use all this $61. I don't want to keep all this money because it's unrealistic profit for me. So what do you think we should do, and how do we apply it? Mr. Chris. Mr. Chris, unmute yourself.
Yes.
Mr. Samuel.
Hello. Can you hear
Mr.
me?
Chris.
Yes. I'm thinking that we should trim.
Yes.
Do a bit
Trim
of trimming.
what and what?
Do a bit of trimming on the AUD card.
Thank you, sir. We need to do a bit of trimming on AUD card. That is what I would do tonight in front of everybody. How am I going to trim? But Mr. Chris, if we want to trim this account, what type of trimming are we going to use? Is this LIFO, is this FIFO, or random trimming?
We are going to use FIFO.
Can you tell me the reason why we are going to use FIFO, sir?
First in, last out. First in, first out, because those ones are most likely going to be the ones that are carrying the heaviest of losses.
Okay. Okay, I agree with you. You got the answer, but the explanation is wrong. We are going to use FIFO method, and it depends on what we see and the approach we are going to use. Let me tell you, all of us will never use the same approach in attending to this. The only thing is we must understand the tools and we must know how to use the tools. So Mr. Chris, thank you very much. At least you give us insight that is correct. Mr. Samuel.
Yes, I do understand. I agree with what the gentleman said before this one. We have to do rollover.
Okay. What type of rollover do you have to do, and what is the reason?
What we need to do is check the ones that we've got there, right? And then if because right now we've got about 61.79. Maybe we can take maybe one or two and see where we are, and then we can use buy some trades on there.
Okay, but you've not answered my question. What type of rollover? I mean, what type of trimming are we going to do? Or
Can you show me
if
the?
this is your account, what type of trimming are you going to do?
Okay, give me a second. Let me see the OA CAD 1 minute.
Mr. Chris,
14,
you raise up your hand
19.
again while Mr. Samuel is thinking of what to do. Can you quickly chip in what kind of trimming are you going to do?
We are going to do inner trimming.
Okay, you said inner trim. Okay, we're going to see when I'm doing it, and I will tell you the reason why I'm doing it. Actually, all of us will not reason the same way. We are not going to be treating ourselves to become a robot. Everybody will do the same pattern. But what is most important is you must know what to do at what time and the reason why you are doing it. Mr. Samuel, are you back?
Yeah, I think. Please go, get on it. Unless I can't see the AUD CAD trading on there. I hope you get what I'm trying to say.
AUD card, you can't see it where?
I can't see the trading on the screen. I can see only the money we've made, which is the 61.79.
Okay, let me help you.
Yeah.
So that you can see it. Can you see it now? Mr. Samuel, can you see it now?
Okay. I think we can use what we can do is
Mr. Samuel,
we can do the LIFO. We can do LIFO. LIFO will be better.
But next time, don't use I think. You don't think in trading.
Yeah,
when you say I think, I guess that means you are gambling. We want to be sure why you want to do what you want to do. Okay, for us not to waste time, I think this is the only account we are going to deal with tonight, and I'm going to deal with it precisely in a way that everybody is going to understand it. We are going to do trimming. Everybody contributing since got it right. But what type of trimming are we going to do? Is it LIFO, is it FIFO, or is it random? The condition of your account will tell us which one to do. So let's come back to trading platform. We see that, okay, pounds is still doing what you need to do. We are going to check pounds also because pounds has edged for a very long time, almost a month. I've been managing that edging. But today, what messed up my trade today is AUD card. Okay, so in this AUD card, if you look at here, because I can't wait till we come to the class, because this is a live money, it's about above $3,000 account. I can't wait for us to come before I will do it. I don't want to make any. So I've done some trading on it already. You can see all the trading I've done already on it. So I just want to complete what I've started behind the scene in front of everybody. So now, when I come here, we have $61, which we don't, that's what we are going to use. But if you want to use FIFO, that means we are going to close by 0.02 for us to be able to use FIFO, first in, first out. And if you look at this, our sell order, which is our edging leg, you can see that it's minus 41. And if you look at here, it's minus 32. If you add two of them together, it's going to be more than our profit. And anytime we are trimming, we must keep part of the profit. We must not trim to zero, and we must not trim to negative. Let this one be a tip to everyone. It must not be zero, and it must not be negative. Every time we are trimming, we must keep something. We must keep something. That is why we don't use stop loss. Okay? So now, let us see how we are going to do that. I can do this without using edging calculator, but I will try to use edging calculator because of some of our students to know that edging calculator is very important. Some of us think that it's not important, but to me, let me tell you, it's very important. To me, I don't need it because I know what to do at what time. So now I'm going to put edging calculator on the chart, which is this. So I want to put our accumulation profit, which is 61.79. 61.79. I'm going to put it here, which is under apply. 61.79. Okay, that is that. I'm going to put that one there. Okay, I can put it here also, because this one will advise me how much I should keep, how much I should roll over. All this, I may not do it. If I want to do it myself, within 10 minutes, I've done all this thing. Our trading system is not a system that will take all your time. It's just, once you understand it and you know what to do, you do it within 1 minute. You are done for the day or for the week. Okay? So now, what I'm going to do here is, what is the lot size of 0. Let me come back there. We have 61. Okay, that one doesn't have a lot size. Don't let us use lot size there, because it's accumulation of everything we made for today. It's accumulation. It's not about AUD card. It's about accumulation of everything. You can see pounds under our trades today. You can see shelf. All these things are trading today. All of them accumulated to 61. The only thing we want to do is we want to use all our profit to do some trimming on card, on AUD card. So that's what we want to do. So now, if we want to use our arithmetic properly, you can see that we cannot close this without closing part of it here. So what I want to do here now is, if we divide this, let's say we divide this by, this one is, let me come to calculator again, which is 61.79. And the loss size, the loss on this is, let's say, minus 42, 43. I normally rounding up to against myself. So, and this one is 0.10. I'm talking about this line. So if I press enter key on this, no, this one is 61.79. I don't know what is happening here. Because if I click enter key, let me see this one has deleted. What's wrong with this calculator tonight? Let's say this one is 40, let's say 44, because it has increased. So now what calculator is telling me is that I can close all 100%, which is true, because if you look at 61 and if I can close 44, I still have some profit left. Okay, but I don't want to do that. If I close this all, and that is 42. So what I'm going to do in this place is, everything I need to do between this and this LIFO is what I'm going to do in between two of them. You understand what I'm saying? So here, I'm going to close minus 32, which is by 0.02. When I close minus 32, what is it left? It's left with, we are left with what? $29. Okay, we are left with $29. Okay, let's now look at the sell, which is edging leg. We left with what? 29.16. Okay, so now the edging leg now is 10, and we have minus 44 here, and we have 29 point what here? 29.16. So let's put 29.16, and we press enter key. Look at what it's advising us. It said we can close 0.07, and we are going to be left with 0.03. That is advice of the calculator. But we are not going to close 0.07 because we don't want to close, we don't want to lose all this money. We still need to keep some of it. So instead of closing 0.07 to lose all this money, I will first of all close 0.04. So now, market execution, and I'll close 0.04. and I'll say close. We call it partial close. So we have 0.08 left here, and we have, 0.06 left here. We have 0.08 buy. You can see that the leg is not balanced. Let's go and check our balance. So now we have $11. This $11 is okay for us to keep $11 on this trades tonight. Okay, but remember that we have edged all our trade properly. We have tried to trim the big aspect of it. So now, what is the next headache we need to have? We must balance this leg. We have to balance what? This leg. So how do we balance this leg? Because if you look at buy side, buy 0.03, buy 0.05, that's 0.08 buy. And if you look at our sell is 0.06. As a edge trader, you must not leave it like this. So we still need 0.02 on our sell side to balance this. So what are we going to do? And it must be instant, because the reason why it must be instant is that we don't have, now that we have finished using the calculator, let me just remove it so that we can have a bigger screen to look at it. So now I have removed it. So now what are we going to do here to know where to put our 0.02? Is there two things we can do, and which I'm going to tell us. If market is like this and market is going, is buying, it pays us as a trader. Why? Because market is buying with 0.08 and is losing at 0.06. We are going to be getting more money. We are going to be getting what? More money. But the problem is, if market is selling at 0.06 and we are losing at 0.08, we are going to be getting more losses. We are going to get more losses because we're supposed to be at our advantage must be the side that has highest lot size. So now, what are we going to do? Can we just blindly enter 0.02? Or can we look at a sensitivity of this market and say, okay, let's pend in it. And when we pend it, what will be the demerit? We are going to have loss in our equity to some extent that is going to edge back. Okay. So now, having said this, let's now blow our chart and we start looking at what can we do. Can we put I want to use time frame. Okay. I want to put this time something on the chart, which is daily here. If you look at daily, the daily is, what am I picking here? I'm picking something here. Okay. So now let's look at this is a daily. Let me move my white line. So we have 0.06 sell there. Okay. We have 0.06 sell there. Then, which is at the tip of this trade, we can see that we don't have any zone here. Zone supposed to help us where we are going to put our sell. Okay. Now let's come to top. If you come to H4, we don't have. Let me try to put charts. The reason is I want to be moving so that I can move back and forth. Somebody sent me a message, which I'm going to read, but let me just concentrate on what I'm doing now. So now we're going to, on the 4 hours, we don't see any zone that will guide us. On 1 hour, let me shift. We don't see any zone that will guide us. And on 30 minutes, we don't, let's see. Did we see? We don't see any zone that will guide us. On 15 minutes, did we see any zone that will guide us? Yes, we saw a zone that will guide us. Look at this zone. This zone here is guiding us. This zone can guide us, okay? So now, the first thing is, if you look at this selling line that we have before, is on top of support zone, which is demand zone. And the rule is that we must not sell into demand zone. So definitely the perfect place we can put our 0.02 sell is below this demand zone. So now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to now say new order to standard. Okay, I will say new order 0.02. We want to sell it, but now because we are selling below the support zone, it will be pending order, sell stop. Okay, then at what price? The price written here at the right hand side on the white line, which is 0. 0 point what? 85. 85. 106, I think, because I didn't use my glasses. Okay, so now I'm going to put place. Now you can see that I didn't enter this market straight away. I pending the order, because if market keep on going up on a buy, we are going to have more profit. Our equity will start growing up because it will now become 8 against 6. But it will be unfortunate if market start dropping, coming down. Then we are going to be losing because it will now be 8 against 8 or 8 against 6. So, but the only capacity we have now, the only thing we have now to do here now is to ready to lose, not to lose, but to ready to sacrifice this distance down and edge back, and it's going to affect our, what we call it, is going to affect our equity a little bit. Maybe we are going to have minus $10 or minus $15 on this trade, because you know it's 0.02 different. So if market started coming down to come and pick, yeah, I'm coming, to come and pick this sell stop we put below this zone, that means we are going to lose money from here to here before it will edge. But if market doesn't come here and it keep on going up, our equity will start appreciating. That means we start making money. This is our equity here. Our equity will start appreciating. We start making more money. So that is my own opinion. But because I trade like this, doesn't mean you have to trade like that. It depends on how every one of us understand price zone management. My own understanding is this is the way I need to do it. Because remember, how many lot size did we put back? We trim off, what we trim off is, if I can remember, on that account, we trim off, let me do this, we trim off 0.02 from 10, and we trim off another 0.02 on the top. We trim off 0.04 from 0.1, and we trim off 0.02. That means we took 0.02 out of this market and we are risking 0.02 back. That is what the meaning of what I did now. Instead for me to leave all this trade to just be going up and down, I took 0.06 out of the market, and I still kept how much? I still kept $11 for today. Anytime you are trimming, don't trim this profit to become negative, or don't trim it to become zero. Always trim it that you keep something. This is a life wire of our strategy, because this $11 is here, is part of our balance. So if any situation comes tomorrow or next, we can still trim and reuse that $11, because that is the main reason why we are not using stop loss. So this is what this is my best decision on this account. This is my best decision on this account. Okay. So I will see at 10. Some people are sending messages. Let me see what they are asking for before we go further. You will with time. He is teaching a hedging technique. That's ensure profit. Okay. All right. Thank you for your word of encouragement. Okay, Mr. Be patient. You will understand it due to cause, okay? I don't even understand anything. Mr. PJR at 30. Can you unmute yourself? Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Mr. PJR at 30. How long did you
Yes,
join
sir.
the group?
Like maybe 20 minutes after the meeting.
No, I see. How long have you been in our group?
This is my first time.
This is your first time. You can never understand edging until you attend the class consistently for 2 to 3 months.
Okay.
That is why many people say edging doesn't work, because they don't understand. If edging doesn't work, in 2 months, we created 11 professional traders. One of us are trading $100,000 since April 1. Mr. David Okorafor that is talking there, Mr. David Okorafor doesn't know anything about edging. After 4 months, he's trading $5,000 edge funded account. So if you come to the class, you want to really get what you are saying, you want to understand us properly, come to the class, take it serious. Then you start understanding it. That is why you can't see all this method on YouTube. They would just be teaching you nonsense of MACD, stochastic, ICT, something, value gap, all those nonsense. All those nonsense can never make you okay to be a good trader. What we are teaching here is edging. This is how institutional trader trade, and this is how hedge fund manager trade. That's why they call them hedge fund manager. This is a top secret that people are keeping within themselves that you are getting free. Now, many hedge fund, have you ever seen any hedge fund manager having training center? They will never, because if everybody knows how to use this, what you are teaching, nobody will go and give hedge fund manager money to manage for them again. So please, Mr. PJR at 30, if you take it serious, come to the class. We have YouTube channel, visit our YouTube channels. We have many recorded classes since 2024. Watch them. Then you start getting it pieces by pieces. Pieces by pieces. Because if you can see a platform that has created 1,200 students, 1,200 individuals, and one of them is managing $100,000 as at this night, then this is something you need to key into. So I think I've do a little bit judgment there. All right, thank you for your word, encouragement. Okay, please, sir, are those trades picking by EA or Mana? Mr. Rashid, all these trades are picking by EA, because I don't have time to sit with my computer. But the problem is, anytime inside the EA, we have programmed the maximum risk that the EA should allow. So after the EA allow those maximum risk, the EA do what? It edge. And human being will come and do trimming with FIFO, LIFO, random. And at the end of the month, you can do what you call rollover until you melt that edging off. It's a work of patience. And you know, for you to be a profitable trader, you have to be a patient trader. Okay? So is every trade you are seeing here is EA that started it. But when markets want to crash, as I'm talking to you today, people have lost millions of dollars in this market today with what Donald Trump did, I think 3 days ago, with tariff. But we, as an edge trader, we cannot lose a penny of our money. I'm talking about a penny. If you know how to edge and you know how to manage it, come to class, study what we are doing. Within 1 month, 2 months, you start picking the pieces. Because in this industry, they teach a lot of people nonsense that is difficult for them to unlearn and come and learn the real thing. That's why you see, when brokers say they want to teach you how to trade, how come a broker will teach you how to trade? Broker want to take your money, and that person that want to take your money want to teach you how to make money from him. Does it make sense? And these are the education that most of us have been doing for a very long time. We have been repeating from time to time. And that is why retail trader doesn't have profitable trades, because what they teach you is a bunch of junks. So we are edging here, and we have been edging for the past over 1 year. We have the account. Maybe in the next class, I'll be able to show everybody the account we have been managing in this class for over 1 year. We are managing it together. So we have what to show that our system works. And this system has created professional trader, 11 professional trader within 2 months. So just take time and follow the flow. Mr. Olufemi, coach, please, where can we get the recorded video that you mentioned? I'm equally new but ready to attend the training consistently. I'm going to drop the YouTube channel that you can watch on your own, so that when you come to class, you quickly catch up what we are saying. Okay? I think I need to look for the YouTube and put it in the group. I mean, on the chat now, so that a lot of us will benefit from it. I'll give you the channel. Please give me a few minutes, because we need to check our pounds USD also. Then we call it a day for tonight. Okay. A minute, please. I will soon give us. Okay, now I'm going to drop the channel link. I've dropped it in the group. Godwin Ayara. It is interesting to know that one could actually trade without using stop loss and TP. Mr. Godwin, when you are using stop loss, we are going to give you what we call a mental distress in trading. And once you have mental distress in trading, you are going to have a messed up trading psychology. So stop loss is a destructive mechanism that broker design for trader that doesn't have the idea of what they are doing. Let me give you an instance. Can you see anybody on New York Wall Street that is managing $2 billion and is using 1% stop loss? Imagine that $1 billion stop loss hit. What would be their fate? In the next 20 years, they cannot get it back. What will they tell their investors? That is why you have to learn how to hedge, so that you remove stop loss out of your trading. Okay, Elder 07, I'm also new here. However, is there a course that defines LIFO, random etc? Actually, all the course is on that YouTube. We did all the classes last year. But I think if I can, like I said, if I can go back to, if we can have one more day for our practical class, maybe I'll take care of many new people about starting afresh of this LIFO, FIFO, and random. How do we define it? How do we get it? So that's the only thing I can say for now. Are we on the same page? Are we okay? 1 or 2 people? Okay.
Yes,
So,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So now this is what we are going to do on this account. And let me tell you another thing you can do. You can enter sell on this price. You can enter sell on this price and come and take profit on top of this and put sell again at the bottom. It can work. It can work. That's why I'm saying, as you are looking at my strategy, It depends on how you are thinking. You don't need to copy me, because if you copy me, you don't need to copy. You have to just understand the tools and use it the way you want. I don't think that all of us that we are trading asset funding, none of us trade the same way. I still talked to their country director this evening. He said when they look at, it's because he knows me personally. And when 2 or 3 people trade resemble each other, they give them false warning that they will terminate the account. If they don't have measure what to do, they'll give them second warning, and the third warning, they terminate the account. But the guy was amazed that all my members and myself our trading does not even resemble each other, because our thinking on how to use the tools is different. Let me tell you what I can do here again. And it doesn't affect anything. You see where the price is now. I can put here, I can say 0.02 sell at market price, and I put my take profit on top of this. So if the first person trade the way we trade, and the second person traded the way I showed you again, our trading methodology, our trading structure has changed. No broker will know that all of us are trading with the same robot or with the same anything, because I cannot think the same way. Some people will say, okay, no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my buy. I will put buy limit here. When market hits here, it will start buying. We think differently. But most important thing is you have to understand. Mr. David Okrafo, he said his class should be segmented between beginners, intermediate, and advanced. I think we need to do that. Because a lot of new people are coming in and they get confused because we are talking, speaking in tongues here. Okay, but it's fine. Your observation is correct. So all this will change. If 1 million people are trading this strategy, all the 1 million trade will be unique. It will be unique because we cannot reason the same way. Look at the first approach. Look at the second approach. I'm using live money and I'm not scared to place any trade because I know what I'm doing. So if you can have this boldness in trading, forget about losing money. You may not quickly make money when you started, but you will not lose money. You will not keep on funding your account ever again. This is a method I've been using for the past 16 years. And for my 16 years, I've never lost money on this business called Forex trading. So that is that about this. Let's now go to our pounds USD. I've been trading pounds USD for the past 1 month plus, and I can see that it edged. And for people that are trading AXI, I think I need to have a private classes with you. There's something I need to show you because somebody was arguing with me yesterday about the drawdown on your personal account and the drawdown on AXI account. I want to come and clarify it, but for the only funded traded members. I think I'll find times next week to let us do that. Okay. So on what we call it now on pounds, if we come to daily, see what daily is telling us. Daily is telling us that there's no barrier. The market have possibility to shoot down to this level. So learn how to put these lines on the zone to this level. Now, let's now go backward. H1, H4. H4 is confirming this zone that is serious, but already H1, H4 is already on a particular zone already, okay? You can see that it's here. It's already on demand zone on H4. What is our H1 saying? Our H1 to tell us that on this daily zone, is a very important zone, but on here, you can see here, there's a demand zone that H1 is. But now let's do something. Let's go back to H4. This demand zone, let's mark it out. I'll change the line so that we don't get confused. For me, I don't change the line if I'm trading because I know I see the picture of what I'm seeing. I'll change it to green, yellow. Then I want to mark this zone. Then I want to go and see the picture of this zone on 1 hour. You can see 1 hour 2 tells me that on H4, there's a demand zone. I normally like shrinking my screen when it's so small. So you can see. So both of them are saying the same thing. Because if you look at H4 zone, there's a demand zone on 1 hour there. Okay, so we are getting a capture, we are getting data, we are getting information to make us reason why we must do what we want to do. So now, let's go to 30 minutes. Look at what 30 minutes said. 30 minutes also told us that there's a zone in H4, which is serious zone. But we remember that we still have zone here. But let me see, 1 hour didn't confirm it. Okay, 1 hour also confirm daily zone between between the two white line. So 30 minutes didn't confirm it, but 30 minutes confirmed that H4 zone could be a very informative zone for us to consider, okay? You can see it inside it. So let's go to 15 minutes. 15 minutes also confirmed it. 15 minutes also confirm it, but you can see that the zone is inside. It's inside. So what I'm going to do here you can see that my pounds is selling 0.02 and it's on minus 119. I put a pending order here for my pounds. I need to delete this pending order for now. Yeah, because I don't want to use it anymore. I want to take this new information into consideration. Okay. So now what I want to do here is let me go back to 30 minutes. Let me see. Okay, 30 minutes have a very low pullback here and it went back to the zone. I don't know. Nobody knows anything in Forex. There's no 100% analysis, but there's very high probability analysis that can give you high winning rate. That's what we are doing. Anything I'm doing here, I'm not promising anybody 100%. But the lecture, the education I'm giving to you is that you can get a higher accurate, high accurate zone. Winning trade, okay? So now, what I want to do now is I want to come and put my pending order here. But I want to be sure where exactly I want to put that pending order. If we look at this trade, if you look at this H4, I can raise it up a bit and I can read a data in between it here. I can read the data in between it here. So I can say, okay, no, let me put pending order here and the pending order will be buy here. So if peradventure before the market close tonight, he break it, it's fine. I've completely edged my leg. If he didn't break it, but he keep on coming down, it's at our advantage because already we have held a trade below here for almost a month. For almost a month, we have been holding that trade over there. So now what I'm going to do here now is to put a pending buy stop here, order. So I'm coming to new. And remember, we want to edge it, so it must be 0.02, which is here. Come here and put pending order. Come here and put buy stop. And we come to there and pick the price at the edge here, which is 1.29. 29,500, okay? So I place the trade. Even if you don't place it properly, you can come and adjust. You can come and pick the time, you see, you can adjust it. So it's not a big deal. So I'm going to put it here where we calculate that, okay? So if market comes here, it quickly edge and it's bringing us back again. If it doesn't edge and it breaks this zone, it keep on going down. And what we do, we start moving this one to follow it as it's going down. But now it's supposed to be here. This will be my decision on my pounds USD tonight. So these are the two trade. These are the trade that I want to use for our class tonight. if as a new trader or new members, don't be scared. Just follow instruction. Subscribe for your robot if you want, because robot will help you not to do this for a very long time. Because like I said, it's robot that is trading everything up to this level. And our method, you just need only 5 to 10 minutes per day as a beginner. But by the time you know what you are doing, you need maybe 10 minutes per week. And by the time you know everything, you know you need only 10 minutes per day, per week, and 10 minutes at the end of the month. End of the month, we do what we call account rollover. You will see that everything I'm teaching here, you've never heard me say trend line. There's nothing called trend line. I don't believe in it. When I'm using it, I blow a lot of money in my life until I got this secret. So I don't believe in anything called trend line, overbought, oversold. There's nothing like that. If you have been using it, please, and it's working for you, and you can show me 1 year trading statement, because I'm ready to show you my own 1 year trading statement. So bring it for me and I'll give you mine. But if you cannot give me 1 year trading statement, and I can give you 1 year trading statement of my own trading, live account, I'm not saying demo, I don't do demo, okay? That means you have to listen to what we are teaching you here. And I'm telling you, we have 11 funded traded members that they join us less than 1 hour, 1 year, and they are already funded trader. So if you want to experience that, you have to calm down. All this thing I'm saying will be straight in your ear for the next 1 to 3 months, depending on how you catch up in time. Some people within 1 week, 2 weeks, they catch up. I have a member here, I don't know, maybe I can even see him. He has been monitoring, he said he has been following my video for a very long time. I think it's Mr. Samuel Oyekola. Am I right? Did I pick a right person?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I remember you told me that you've been following my YouTube. Person. You've been following my YouTube for how many months?
For throughout November and December.
And you've been trading and you are making profit, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you just got the robot about 4 days ago, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because I remember you told me something like that. So yes, if Mr. Samuel Oyekola that doesn't know anything about hedging, discipline himself, start learning it before he start getting the robot. He told me that I've already been conveniently trading this system before I bought the robot. You understand? So everything depends on how serious you take life, how serious you take what you want to learn. So having said this, let me open the floor for only 2 minutes for anybody who want to ask questions. Then we call it a day. Thank you. If you want to, if you have 1 or 2 questions, you can ask your question by testing, sending message, or raise up your hand and we call you. Just 2 persons because already we are okay. Mr. Chris.
Yes, my question is very simple, quick one. You know those zones, all those color-coded zones, the support and resistance.
Yeah.
Do they change? You know why I'm asking? Because on the D1, you remember we saw one, and then for some reason it's not there.
Yeah.
Does it change?
Yes.
Like where support becomes resistance and all that.
Yes, it does change. Okay. And I'll tell you why it does change. Let me go back to that asset and we both understand why it does change. Let's go back to daily. You can see this long candle.
Yes.
It violated the zone. Anytime the zone either support or resist, I don't like to use support and resistance. Either supply or demand zone. Once price violated it, that zone is no more holding.
Okay.
But because the robot is so smart to do dollar cost average for us, robot will keep on managing it until it became profit. But if robot cannot manage that situation, what the robot does is it will edge it for us. That is when it comes to when we are trimming, we are rolling over, by ourselves. Okay. So what really happened is by the time we check, you can see that this timber, this the pullback here has already violated that zone. So that zone is not more valid. And when the zone is not more valid, what happened? The zone need to be erased. And the robot, the software will now look for another valid zone. So that is when the thing happened 2 times. When the price violated a zone will be cancelled. When a price cross over the zone, if a price cross over supply zone up, the supply zone will become demand zone. If it breaks that zone down, the demand zone will become supply zone. So that is normal. But what I'm working on now is all this analysis that we are doing from day 1, H1, H4. I want to program that whenever you see H1 will plot all the zone for you, all the 2 upper zone for you. And inside that zone, that is when our robot will make a decision. But it's not a day job. I've just finished the paperwork. Because people that knows me knows I upgrade my software from year to year. I know people that have been using my software for the past 4 or 5 years. They don't buy, they just take the new one and start using it when I do the launching, and I explain to them what is going in my mind when we are coding it. Okay, so I think I answered your question, Mr. Chris.
Yes, that's in fact for me and a lot of other people who might not, you understand, who might not ask this question.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Mr. Kolawole said, how does the EA react to news effect? Mr. Kolawole, are you there? Are you listening to me?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Mr. Kolawole, you see, because we have been fed, including myself, we have been fed nonsense information. As I'm talking to you now, I don't care about any news. And all my followers who have been with me, who have understood the system, we don't care about any news. Today is NFP. During NFP, I'll be inside my car going out. Because once you are hedging trader, you have already done a calculated risk. You know the worst thing that can happen, and you know the solution if it happens. So our robot doesn't care about news. And the day you understand how to use it, you never care about trading anymore. Panicking. I don't sit down. Sometimes for 1 week, I don't open my laptop. I come to check my trade when I have freedom, when I have time. That's why I keep on telling people, if you are still trading Forex with stress, you are wasting your time. Forex trading is supposed to give you freedom. So if you are still watching your laptop every minute to know when they want to relieve CPI, hey, when is industrial estate, NFP, you are still wasting your time. Go and learn the right thing that will give you a rest of mind. So our EA doesn't care, doesn't respect news, and you can't blow your account because we have predetermined risk inside the robot. I think I answer your question in a bit way.
Yes, you did. Thank you.
Yeah, Mr. Godwin Ayara. Mr. Godwin, if you're not in my group, if you're not in our group, then the question you're asking, you'll be asking for a very long time. I'm going to drop the group link here. You can join anybody who have not joined the link. So whenever we want to do anything, you are going to know from the link, from the group, if you are in the group. To join the group is free. We are not charging money for that. So we posted it here, but tentatively, I posted the link of the group, anybody who wants to join. But tentatively, we do our Forex business class Monday, Forex business class Thursday, and we do Forex practical Friday like tonight, and we do Forex synthetic practical on Sunday. But next week, I'm going to announce in the group, I'm going to add 1 day for more practicals so that we can cover other people who have not been on the same page with us, who are still struggling to understand what we are doing. So I think when next is the class, I think I've answered all the questions. So I think I've answered all the questions. By end of tomorrow or early Sunday, we are going to post this. We are going to post the class on the YouTube, and we post the link in the group. If you are in the group, you can go and watch it, so that you can be free to understand or to replay what you have done tonight. And whatever you want to go and check other things in the YouTube, we have classes that you have been running for over a year. All the classes are there. One-on-one class by individual are there for you to understand creamy rollover. And when we come to class, we are doing it, you'll be on the same page with us. Having said this, I wish every one of us a very beautiful, somebody send a message now. I wish every one of us a very beautiful weekend. How many accounts can the EA work with? One EA account with one license, one account. So one license, one account, Mr. Akola Wole. One license, one account. So I wish every one of us a better weekend, beautiful weekend, and until we meet again next week, I will say good night to everyone. Bye.
Thank you very much. Good night.
Good night, sir.